So welcome back. So last week we talked about the saffron, the crystal saffron from Pierre. To this week, we're going to be talking about the one that I said was more like a crystal effect, which is L'Occitane Rose Safran. So this one is a little harder to get in the United States. I got it originally at the flagship store in Paris on Champs-Élysées. And then, of course, I've seen it in the Emirates and a couple other places. I believe in the U.S. I'm not sure anymore. Don't quote me. You might be able to find it on their website, but from the last time I checked, I couldn't find it, but you might have to switch the settings or some of the situation to get it. But anyways, long story short, Rose Saffron. So this one is inspired, if you haven't gone there, they have a whole macaroon selection at the flagship location in Paris. And they have macaroons and they have perfumes that match them. So they have like a lemon one, they have another orange one. But this one is the one that caught my eye because I love saffron. So anyways, cut to the chase. Top note, bergamot, so fresh. But it's not one of those strong bergamots that you're going to smell like with some other brands that are out there where it's very striking. Give you an example, Creed Viking. That one has a bergamot in the top note and it's very like, boom, in your face. This one's not like that. It's very soft and subtle and very clean and light. So it is an eau de toilette. It's not an eau de parfum. So it is a little bit lighter in that essence. But even though that it is lighter, you can still see the color. Obviously, it's saffron. Saffron is something that's going to be darker. It's going to have a color to it, usually. That's why most of the times when there's a saffron in something, there's going to have some type of color. So anyways, you're going to be smelling these light notes of the saffron. There's also some rose in there as well. So it's actually the bergamot has kind of gone away. Now it's more in that rose tone, which is beautiful. It's a rose and you're starting to smell that saffron and a little bit of like a heavier tone to it, but it's mostly like in the musk, not even musk, it's myrrh. It's myrrh mixed with like a musk. Really beautiful, really beautiful, really soft. Lasting power is about, I would say, honestly, a good 4 hours or so. It's not that long lasting. It's an eau de toilette, but again, it's something that like I can wear to bed. It's not that strong. I can kind of freshen up throughout the day. It's not offensive. It smells good for a few hours. It's interesting because this one kind of reminds me of a fragrance, but not really, like the rose that was in the Chloe perfume, which I'm sure many people have had with the little bow on it. It has some of that light characteristics, but not as heavy, but a little sweeter on there. Whoa, I realized how many times I said in this video, and I had to redo the conclusion. But anyways, short story long, Rose Saffron by L'Occitane. If you're in Europe, if you're not in Europe, try to go online. If you're in the Middle East, wherever it's at, buy it. Beautiful scent. Check out the others. All gourmand, all mix you kind of that foodie scent without being too heavy like in a vanilla. You know, a lot of times people think food, vanilla. That's pretty much what you get with a lot of brands. This is no vanilla, nice, beautiful, grab your hands, very inexpensive. Merci beaucoup.